Today we have a tooth number 19. Patient showed up, said my tooth's broken. Look inside. Sure enough, it's absolutely in shambles. So I'll show you the pre-op right here. This is how he presented to us. He had an existing crown. It just broke and fell off. So vitality testing, cone beam confirms tooth is still vital. Patient reports no discomfort. Really, we just need to clean up decay, place a new core buildup, refine the prep. So after I do my part, it looks like this. And now we're ready to place our crown. Or design our crown, I should say. So we'll start as we always do by trimming our model. Getting rid of anything that does not help us generate a crown. Trim opposing. We don't want to consider this cheek and looking at occlusion. So we'll get rid of it. Same for my glove and his lip up here. We just don't need it. And then the pre-op, we don't have to trim this, but I'll do it anyway because it takes 3 seconds. Okay. That part I'll leave. I don't care about it. Model axis. Yeah. The dot goes to the middle, our margin. Do this 2 times. First time around, I don't care where the line goes. It is just a circle around the tooth. Second time around, I do care where the line goes. We're going to make sure it is precisely on the margin. Well, this color differentiation, I just prepped it so I know where the margin is, but if there's ever any doubt, you could look at the color between the gum tissue and the margin on the crown. It's very, very helpful. I like it where I had the first time, right down here. Probably don't need to spend this long on the margin, but I like it to be perfect. Now I feel that it is. So that looks great. Insertion axis. It's going to be parallel with the long axis of the neighboring tooth. It's good to me. Maybe we'll change it just slightly. Get rid of that undercut. Now it's even better. Parameters, 120 microns allows room for bonding. So enough room for our primer, our adhesive, and our resin cement. That element tells the computer to generate a proposal. Let's see what NLab will cook up for us today as a starting point. Don't love that occlusion. We are going to have to work on that. So let's do it. Let's just start by making these cusps taller. Better. It's too tall. Let's get rid of that. This one I liked. This other one I did not. Change to a shape circular tool. Put the opposing jaw on. I like to look through the tooth and say, where would I want there to be more occlusion? Maybe in the center right here. It's better. Where else might we want occlusion? Not going to get anything through here. Could make that cusp taller. We'll try again. Let's see. See if that still looks too high. Yeah, I don't love reaching like that. We're gonna smooth that back down. We may just stick with 3 points this time. And that's okay. I'm not gonna give him a skyscraper cusp. Just doesn't make much sense to me. Usually I do form remove through the opposing arch to reduce that occlusion, but in this case, smooth tool will work. Let's go for one more. That's already pretty high. Let's try. We'll just see. I'll probably end up removing this 4th point, but we're gonna take a shot at it. Yes. I don't love that. That's way too much. No thanks. Okay, fissure height is adequate. Occlusion is as good as we're going to get it. Love for this to be just a little bit taller, but that's fine. Contour. Do we love the contour? It looks okay. Let's check our contact. We'll probably bulk our contour up just a little bit as we're adjusting this contact. Let's get rid of this yellow. And we'll check our contour once more. That I like a little bit better, a little more broad. Anytime you've got a molar touching a premolar here, the contact is not huge because that premolar, of course, is pretty small, but this contact will keep food from getting stuck there. This is all gum tissue contact here. I'm not worried about that, but I'll just run my smooth tool through just to make sure it's nice and cleansable. And now we're ready for our articulator. What happens when his jaw moves left, right, forward, and back? The function generated path tool will show us. Upper virtual functional generated path, small bit of interference, form remove using the FGP tool as a shield. Now it is better. It reduced his occlusion, but we don't want an excursive interference when he's moving around. So that I'm going to be okay with. Check our contact one more time, and this tooth is ready for production. Thanks for watching.